When BMW revealed the new generation of the M5, the internet didn't exactly welcome it with open arms. A big chunk of the criticism came down to one thing: weight. The car is now heavier than ever, largely due to its new hybrid powertrain. That added bulk impacted the performance, and that didn't sit well with hardcore fans. And before you start, I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel and like it, and we'll get started. Some called it the worst M5 ever. Others said it was a disappointment or a step backward. I'll admit, I wasn't optimistic either, though personally, I do like how it looks. But like I always say, in the end, the market decides, not keyboard warriors. And guess what? The market has spoken. BMW has officially announced strong demand for the new M5. And the biggest surprise, it's not the sedan getting all the attention, it's the M5 Touring. The company originally expected the sedan to make up around 67% of total sales, with the Touring covering the remaining third. But real-world demand forced a rethink. Production is now split 50-50 between the two body styles. What's even more surprising, the M5 Touring is a hit not only in Europe, where wagons have always had a loyal following, but also in the US, a market that usually leans heavily towards sedans and SUVs. BMW executive Sylvia Neubauer, vice president of product and brand strategy, said demand for the M5 Touring has far exceeded expectations, even compared to previous generations. And it's not just the wagon. Demand for the sedan is also higher than expected, pushing BMW to ramp up production across the board. While exact sales numbers aren't out yet, it's still early. The company has confirmed the new M5 has already become one of the 3 best-selling M models. That's impressive, considering sales only began late last year. Technically, the sedan and wagon are identical. Both are powered by a hybrid setup combining a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 with an electric motor, producing a combined 727 horsepower and 1,000 Newton-meters of torque. Despite weighing in at nearly 2.2 tons, performance is no joke. The sedan does 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.5 seconds, and the Touring manages 3.6 seconds. And they're surprisingly practical too. Both can drive up to 40 kilometers on electric power alone, making them much more usable for short commutes or city driving. Why it matters? Here's the real takeaway. The M5 Touring's success shows that there's still a real appetite for high-performance wagons, even in a market dominated by SUVs and EVs. BMW sees this as a strategic opportunity, not just a niche win. In fact, the company is already considering expanding its lineup of M wagons, including in the US market. So yeah, for all the criticism and negativity, the new M5 has proven it has real-world appeal. This is a great reminder that success isn't just about spec sheets or online opinions. Cars are about emotion, presence, and how people connect with them in the real world. And in that sense, the M5 is doing just fine. Last year, the BMW Skytop was presented to the public for the first time, and it did so against the backdrop of one of the most prestigious automotive venues, on the picturesque shores of Lake Como. At the time, it caused a sensation as a concept car, seemingly designed purely for visual delight. But what's behind this exterior gloss? How different is the production version from the concept? Does it justify its considerable price? What technology has got under the bonnet? And how does it drive in reality? All that in the next few minutes. So, make yourself comfortable, put a like, subscribe, and press the bell to not miss the brightest novelties from the automotive world. Let's go! Today, everything is different. The project has received the green light, and now, BMW engineers are focused not on beauty, but on technology. The camouflaged Skytop prototype is already undergoing intensive testing at the legendary Nürburgring track, proving that it is not just a beautiful toy, but a real sports car. Production will be limited to just 50 examples, based on the M8. Taking into account engineering prototypes, there will be slightly more cars, but each one is practically a work of automotive art. According to unconfirmed information, the cost of one car is about $500,000, 3 times more than the already expensive BMW XM. That makes the Skytop the most expensive road-going BMW in history. BMW's signature motley pattern camouflage hides only the color of the front end, leaving the entire basic look exposed. And that's great news. The production version is almost exactly the same as the concept model from Como, without any simplifications. The front end is dominated by the iconic shark nose, inspired by the classic BMW 507 Roadster, while ultra-slim LED headlights emphasize the aggressive and dynamic look. At the stern, a sleek center bulge visually elongates the silhouette and adds elegance to the convertible, echoing the shapes of vintage sports cars. Turbine-style discs, which appeared to be a detail of the show car, have also gone into production, reinforcing the effect of exclusivity. The roof panels are in a rich burgundy color and require manual installation, unlike the M8, with its automatic folding mechanism. This adds to the sense of old-school mechanics and personal contact with the car. The rear end is highlighted by oval decorative nozzles embedded in the bumper. This approach is rare for BMW. Usually, the real exhaust pipes are exposed. Here they are hidden behind decorative elements, playing rather a role of a visual accent. The pipes themselves are connected to a 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. Familiar from the M8 competition, it produces 625 horsepower and 850 Newton-meters of torque. BMW has not yet shared the exact dynamic characteristics of the Skytop, but given its powerful motor and lightweight 2-seat construction, we can expect acceleration to 100 in around 3 seconds. Top speed is likely to be limited at 250 kilometers per hour, as with most of the brand's models. All 50 copies have already been sold out, and each has become a rare piece in private collections around the world.